Capricorns, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a look at the month of May 2024. Any information that you may be looking for to book a personal reading with me, like your own May forecast, I will have listed below my website and all my other like social media links. I have another YouTube channel where I give relationship advice, and that may be very, very helpful for you guys. So check that out. And make sure you subscribe so you never miss a beat. Let's see what's going on. We're going to do like an 8-card spread. What's the energy around my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement for the month of May? The month of May. And I missed you guys so much. I hope you guys missed me as well. We're back in full effect. For the month of May 2024. All right, let's get into it. So, starting off with the oracle cards. First card we have is problems provide opportunities to grow and learn. So, this month is about problem solving. This month is about addressing the issues head on. Now, this could be issues, maybe you have a gripe with certain individuals in your life, or there's one person in particular, a romantic partner, family member, whoever, where there's been a problem that's been brewing up, or it's been below the surface, but you guys are both avoiding having the conversation or just addressing it. This is the month where I don't think you guys can handle holding your tongue or holding back from expressing the fact that you do have an issue, and this could actually be a chance for you guys to grow from this, but it's more so about the maturity level of who's around you and also how you're approaching it as well. Beyond problems connected to other people, because we do have community here, so that's why I kind of felt led to say that. If there has been certain problems that you've been trying to make sense of, whether that's like wanting to make more money or issues within your relationship, this is a month where nipping it in the bud is the only answer and not putting it off to the side. Some of you have been letting certain situations just kind of pile up. Now, with community and personal power, you could also be looking at who's for you, who's genuinely for you and who's not, who is surrounding you. For my Capricorns who are also into like social media work, you could be having certain people who follow you. You could be feeling like hyper criticized by people who follow you and wanting to maybe do things your own way and not be controlled by, you know, these people who support you. It's important that you don't get lost in terms of your values. That was like a very specific message for somebody. It's important that you don't get lost in your, or in terms of other people's values and losing yours. And even if it's not like a social media thing, some of you could have people who support you who could be telling you to do certain things that maybe you don't want to do or you don't feel led to do. So it's important that you take in consideration of what's best for you. Now, first card's going to represent the general energy for the month of May. So with the Ace of Swords in reverse, this could be poor communication that could be coming up. This could be someone poorly communicating with you, or you having an issue communicating your point of views to someone else. This could also be just evading conversation. I saw that before, where it's like, I've been feeling this way, I've been thinking this way, but I'm just not saying anything because it makes me uncomfortable to stand my ground, or it makes me uncomfortable to, I don't know, express my boundaries. So this month, you're having to face any situation where there's a lack of communication or a lack of understanding and trying to sort this out or get to a point of establishing better communication. Also, if there has been certain ideas, career-wise, business-wise, that you've been sitting on for some time and just have been letting pass you by, you could be going back to the drawing board and restructuring your plan to fit in those things you want to do, those goals that you have, especially if your time has been taken up by other things or your focus has been taken up by other things. Now, career-wise, career and finance-wise, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So, huge focus on doing things by yourself, or not focus, but you could be feeling like you're doing everything by yourself, or that you don't really have the support. Now, you could be in a financial position to where you can do things all by yourself, and financially you could be good. For others of you, you could be wishing that you had more support in the realm of, maybe you have to handle all the responsibilities as a parent and you wish you had more of that financial support. Or you kind of are a single person out in this world having to pay bills all by yourself, and it could just feel slightly overwhelming. So I do see for the month of May in Capricorn, you're looking at how you can better manage your money and how you can better support yourself in the midst of maybe not having that financial support you wish you had. I also see for my Capricorns who are into entrepreneurship, already have an established business, maybe making money through side hustles, you could be finding even more ways to make money. And this could be the start of a long journey of you making money. If you keep up the good work in terms of learning whatever this like entrepreneurial or side hustle thing may be. Now, what I do see in terms of love, I have the Prince of Cups or the Page of Cups. And for my Capricorns who are single, you could meet someone new this month. Maybe you already have met someone new in the previous months. But there could be this new connection that's being formed between you and this individual where you feel like you could express yourself finally to this person, or you're waiting for the right moment to express yourself. Same thing with this individual. You guys could be feeling each other, and there could be, of course, certain things that could be expressed to make things a lot clearer, and either you or this person's waiting for the right time to do that. For others of you, if you've been dating somebody for a while, they could be showing you through like gifts or through like intentionally trying to, again, express themselves a lot better that they're trying. Especially if this person may have like cheated or may have put you through infidelity, they could be trying to follow through with their promise of genuinely not repeating the same action is what I'm saying. Now, when it comes to the advice, I got the Four of Cups. So the advice is to stay away from focusing on the things that you could easily say you're dissatisfied with. Like we could easily say, like, I wish I could make more money. And we could easily say, I wish I lived in a better house. Or we could easily say that, I don't know, I wish I was married, or I don't know. Whatever your gripes may be. It's easy for us to point out the things that we don't necessarily have all the way together in our situation. And it's also just as easy to point out the things that we do. And with the Four of Cups, when you get into this mode of complaining or this mode of focusing on the things you don't like, what ends up happening is that's the only thing you see. You will not be able to see the positive things that are happening in your life. You'll even deem the positive things as being bad. You'll be so scared of just living life because the focus is, okay, my situation's bad, so anything that's adding to it is going to make it potentially worse, and we want to stay away from that belief. We also want to stay away from situations that we don't want. Some of you know blatantly you don't want to deal with someone, but maybe you want them to apologize, or maybe you want them to feel sympathy for the things they put you through. Stay the hell away from that situation still. Okay, it's not worth it. Same thing in terms of like certain friendships. You may know that you don't want to entertain a friendship anymore, and the more that you keep giving capacity and energy to it, the more that it's distracting you from what's important. So anything that's distracting from what's important, we want to stay away from this month. Now, the possible challenge, we have sacrifice. So the challenge may be making the sacrifices necessary for you to get the things that you want. I kind of talked about this before, and I heard this from someone, but overpaying is the price that we have to pay to win. So when it comes to being successful, you will have to sacrifice your free time. You will have to sacrifice lollygagging and doing the things that you would maybe prefer to do, but more so have to do or may have to focus on, maybe the things that are more so important. And the challenge may be making the sacrifices necessary to get to where you're trying to go. Maybe you have a relationship in your life that isn't giving you what you're looking for, and you keep it around because you care about this person, but you may have to sacrifice that relationship if it's not leading you to commitment, not leading you to something more serious. So it's just certain sacrifices you may have to make that are a little bit uncomfortable. Now, what to avoid? I got the Eight of Pentacles. So you want to avoid dating a coworker. I just heard that immediately. Dating a coworker, getting involved in any work drama, or allowing other people to involve you in work drama, or getting thrown off of your purpose. Some of you have been working really, really hard on self-development, personal development, and it would suck if someone just completely derailed you from being able to focus on that still, or continuing that progress that you've been making. So Capricorns, what you need to avoid is being around people who will dishevel the personal work that you've been doing. What's the point of healing? What's the point of personal development if the person that caused you to be needing to heal and needing to do all of this personal development in the first place is just going to come back? They're just going to undo what you've already have worked to work on. So it's just taking that in consideration. Now, what to avoid? I have the Seven of Swords. So basically anyone who you could deem to be dishonest, where they have a track record of being dishonest, of being shady, of lying, like spinning things to be one way and it's not really that way, avoidant. Anybody who's acting like this, you want to avoid them and stay away from them like the plague, because you're going to be running around driving yourself crazy. Yep, Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Eight of Wands, driving yourself insane because you're trying to make sense of whether or not this person's being truthful or not, and most of it is lies. So avoid altogether the situation and the mental confusion by not feeding into the lies is the message here. Now, last card is the outcome for this month. So we got the Four of Swords. So the outcome, Capricorns, you could be getting more rest. If you've been having a disheveled sleep schedule, not getting enough sleep, or just waking up still very tired or very anxious, your sleep schedule could be getting a lot better. I also see you rethinking some things, taking some time out to really rest and recuperate on, rest and recuperate before you either get back into some sort of old business, or not even an old business. Some of you guys have a business where you've had to take a break because you need to work some things. Maybe you didn't know certain things that you know now. So by the end of this month, you could have a lot more wisdom or understanding on how to like make your your business better when you restart it. For others of you, this is sitting back and thinking on whether or not you know the truth about some sort of past situation, or whether or not it's wise to introduce or entertain or deal with this person again. But this is just some of the stuff that I'm seeing. Of course, we're going to go more in depth as the month goes on, but I hope this did give you some insight on what's happening for this month. If you did enjoy, thumbs up the video. If you want a personal reading, I will leave my website information in the description. Also check out my other channel. I just uploaded a video on like the top 6 common mistakes people make around love. So if you want to fix your love life, if you want some advice, I will have that link below, and I will see you later. Bye, y'all.